Dude, look what I just found. Oh my God. In this video, we're gonna dive multiple Clearwater Springs in Florida, see what treasure we can find, and find out if you can actually make money metal detecting. We just made it to our first location, Ginnie Springs, and as you can see, we have everything we need to get rich. Metal detectors, diving equipment, and my underwater drone. Now, over the next 2 days, we're gonna see how much money we can make uncovering people's lost treasure. So first, we began exploring Ginnie Springs, a hidden oasis that looks like something from another world and has the clearest freshwater in the United States, which attracts thousands of people every year who lose stuff in the water. Now, before we even started seriously metal detecting, we managed to spot a nice tank top, a glass bottle, a sock, and a pair of goggles, along with a few other worthless items. After just doing a little scanning, I pulled out these goggles.
Brand new, those are like $20.
I think we get at least a couple bucks for them.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
Are you serious? Come on, these are nice.
Those have been underwater for years.
You really don't think we're gonna make money doing this?
Not a chance.
We are one signal away from unfathomable riches, Ronan. I've seen dozens of YouTube videos of people finding some crazy stuff down here. All it takes is one find, one coin or a nice relic, and we're rich. So me and the boys began detecting alongside the spring when I got my first signal. Now, as you can see, the process is pretty simple. Once the detector starts beeping, it means you found something of interest. And luckily, it didn't take long before we started uncovering some cool stuff.
I just found this old bottle, and it has Bacardi.
Ooh, that looks really old. That looks like it could be from like the 1920s.
Yeah, this could be old.
Let me see.
Who the hell is Ronan? Is he slacking off again? Ronan!
What the Sigma?
Then shortly after, I got another signal. So with my adrenaline sky high, I anxiously dug for 5 minutes until I finally uncovered it. What do you think this is, a knife?
Yeah, it looks like an old knife, but all the wood's rotted away. It's an antique, man.
How much do you think it's worth?
0.
Come on. A collector might pay a pretty penny for this.
That's just trash.
You don't think someone paid 25 cents for this at a garage sale?
Not a shot.
Total value?
0 cents.
All right, this might not be worth much, but just wait. You'll see, Ronan. We're gonna find something crazy in here. Now, after searching for 5 hours, we managed to find about $23 worth of stuff. Although, after a while, all we could find were bottle caps. Now, with their snorkels, we've only been able to metal detect about 5 to 7 feet deep. So we're gonna boot up this blue dive system, which is gonna allow us to search 20 feet underwater and let us take things to the next level. So we began diving in a deeper part of the spring that connects to the Santa Fe River in hope of finding something valuable that settled to the bottom or gotten covered by the recent flooding in North Florida. Now, after taking turns carefully scouring the sand and searching every inch, we uncovered a swimming medal from the 1980s, a weathered marble, and an old battery. Although, as time went on, the boys started to lose motivation. I feel like you're not taking this challenge seriously.
Bro, I think I just found Skippy toilet. He's been watching TikToks all day. He's been messing around. He hasn't helped once.
I'm having second thoughts about this current party.
The party? The TikTokers party?
We're losing time. I've been giving it everything I got all day long. And you guys are over here just messing around watching brain rot.
Who's having more fun?
What are you? Hunting for treasure? This is the American dream.
That's the old American dream. The new American dream is buying NFTs. Let me tell you about NFTs, all right?
Now, after rallying the guys with a quick pep talk, we got back at it and continued hunting for our next big find. I can taste the treasure. We're close, ladies and gentlemen. We're close. Then, after carefully searching for another hour, I soon discovered our most expensive find yet. Oh my God. Look what I just found. Dude.
Whoa.
Holy shit. This looks old as hell.
Can you tell what it is?
It's a quarter. We gotta see if there's a year. Look at this. Now, before we see how much this coin's worth, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. I really enjoy making videos like these, even though they take a lot of planning and effort. Although there's always so much to go into these productions, and sometimes it can be overwhelming to try and juggle everything. Because no matter how hard you prepare, something always seems to go wrong. Like equipment not working, flights getting canceled, or the weather screwing me over. And when that stress builds up, sometimes it can help to talk to a therapist, which is where today's sponsor, BetterHelp, comes into play. BetterHelp is a platform where therapists and clients can communicate clearly and get the most out of therapy. Starting therapy with BetterHelp is easy. Fill out a questionnaire and you'll be matched with a therapist within as little as a couple days. That you can talk to through video, phone, or messaging wherever you are in the world. BetterHelp also carefully makes sure the therapists on their platform are well qualified and their customer support team is there to help you if you have any questions. So if you're feeling stressed or just need someone to talk to, feel free to click the link in my description description, betterhelp.com/clawquest to get 10% off your first month. Now let's get back to the video. What do you have to say now, Ronan?
We better get it appraised.
This coin could be worth anywhere from 25 cents to $1 million. Now, after doing some research, we found it was actually an 1893 Barber quarter that sell for as high as $100. Then, after searching most of the spring, I decided to use my trusty RC submarine to explore the last spot we hadn't checked, Devil's Eye.
Sub is unlocked. Look at that. Finally, we get the sub to actually contribute to a quest.
Now let's see if we can spy any lost items down here.
Damn, bro, you're playing bumper cars.
Don't worry, it's been in worse battles than this before. If there's any treasure in that cave, the sub's gonna find it.
What do you think, Ronan?
I don't know, man. Nobody goes down there. How's somebody gonna lose something?
The flood would wash it into the cavern.
Duh.
Although after 30 minutes of searching, we didn't spot anything interesting. All right, everyone, the park is about to close, so we're gonna pack up our loot, regroup, and head to a new location tomorrow. Then early the next morning, we hiked deep into the forest to search a remote location that only a few people have heard of. We just made it to our second location that a fellow treasure hunter recommended me. And as you can see, we're not searching in a public swimming hole anymore. We're searching in the Florida wild. So we might be dealing with gators, water moccasins, and black widows. So we definitely have to keep our eyes peeled. So we started searching this Clearwater River, hoping to find some old valuables or anything else that got washed up by Hurricane Debbie.
Take a look at this street. It's hard to tell where the roadway ends and the Gulf of Mexico begins.
And it didn't take long before we started finding some interesting items, like a piece of a lantern from the early 1900s, part of an old harmonica that looked like it'd been lost down here for decades, and a small glass medicine bottle that was still almost perfectly intact after all these years. That's what I'm talking about. That is nice.
You know, I thought this was gonna be an easy adventure. No, this is tough. As you can see, I have weights on so I don't float. At the same time, I'm sinking. There are bugs everywhere. There's definitely alligators nearby. This is by far the most labor-intensive video we've done.
Now, despite a few challenges, I didn't come all this way just to find $30 worth of stuff. So I refused to give up until we found something legendary. Then, after I found this key, Ronan managed to dig up his most expensive find yet. What is that?
This is a pin. And it's actually pretty cool. It might be gold. We gotta get it tested. I made fun of it, but we're actually finding some cool stuff here.
Finally coming around. Although, right as we started to gain momentum, we got rudely interrupted.
I think I saw a gator. Whoa! Get out. I swear to God, I saw a gator. There's a... Get out. How big is it? I saw it still. I don't know how big it was.
That was a close call, I'm not gonna lie. I think we're gonna go over to the massive hole over here where there's not gonna be any gators, hopefully. So we went to our final location, Ichetuckney Spring, a popular spot with water so clear that I instantly noticed a gold coin glimmering 15 feet below the surface. I got something. 5 cents. That's what I'm talking about, baby. From Barbados. Barbados.
Just found that?
Yeah, literally, as soon as I walked in. It's like taking candy from a baby.
That is crazy.
Now, after searching for a combined total of 20 hours, we'd found some pretty interesting stuff, but I still had a gut feeling there had to be more waiting down here. So we took turns using the dive system to search the depths of this spring when I eventually spotted this brown wallet laying in plain sight as if it had been waiting for us all along.
It's a wallet. That was Mr. Jacques wallet.
Now, I had no idea how long this wallet had been lost, but either way, I knew I had to try and get it back to its rightful owner.
Found a wallet down there. I don't know if anyone will come back for it, but there's a license on there too. Okay, I'll go turn that in. I appreciate it.
Now, after finding that wallet, I got completely distracted by a river otter and was having so much fun exploring, I forgot all about the challenge. Although, honestly, having fun is way more important than making money, which is good because we only made 40 bucks. But one day, when we do hit the jackpot, it'll make the journey even better.